Only on to a scam so believable it could happen to any of us. The thieves targeting anyone looking to buy a home. Before breaking news, 2 Works For You reporter Katie Wisely was in Muskogee, where one family could lose more than $100,000.
Yep.
A night of fun and games.
Well, wait a minute, I got half of mine the wrong way.
That's typical at the Farmer house.
There's 11 of us all, 9 kids. What's for supper tonight?
A big family with the need for a lot of room.
We started fostering a year ago. God called me to fostering. I argued with him for 6 months. God told me, he says, I made you, I will change you.
On February 5th, those memories burned.
We had a dog box inside this porch right next to this window. It was 5 foot tall, had a heat lamp in the very top of it with the heat shield.
The farmer's former house stood here, but in the span of 40 minutes, it blew up in flames, leaving them homeless and searching for a new house. Little did they know the process to find a new one would end like this.
I know without a doubt that Christ was here with his arms around these kids.
The Bible survived the blaze.
But that's the little girl's coats, and they were sleeping in a bunk bed right there.
After getting money from the insurance company, the family wanted to buy this house and was set to close on the purchase Wednesday.
The morning before we were to close, I got an email stating that I needed to go wire the money to the closing company.
Instructions were sent via email to wire nearly $108,000 to a Huntington bank in Ohio. This stay-at-home dad falling for it, and here's why.
It didn't seem unusual to me that I got this email, and it had their names on them. I didn't realize it at the time, but if I'd have clicked on their names, I'd have seen it was not their email addresses.
That was Tuesday. The next day, another email to move the closing time.
In order to have time to try to draw the funds out of the account that it was sent to.
Huntington Bank saying if they were notified of a possible wire transfer, they attempt to recover the funds.
I think it's some guy sitting in a basement in some weird city, hacking on his computer and figuring out how to do it.
This dad now without a house, hoping the sellers will wait as he plays cards with his kids, waiting for the phone call that he gets every penny back.
Tammy got it.
In Fort Gibson, Katie Wisely, 2 Works For You.
A police report was filed with Fort Gibson PD. 2 Works For You also reached out to Secret Service, but they tell us they can't comment on a potential or ongoing investigation.